My sister wants to talk to me. After almost ruining my wedding. My sister 23F and I 26F have a complicated relationship. Our parents divorced when we were young, and we lived with our narcissistic mother until I left to stay with my dad at age 16, her staying with our mom, whom I'm now no contact with. We went through a lot together in childhood, and were there for each other when our mom was abusive. However, as we grew up, we bickered like normal sisters do throughout our teenage years, except it would get intense at times and we would yell at each other and get into some nasty fights. It goes without saying that we had trauma, and I was our mom's scapegoat while she was the golden child. In our adult life over the past 5 to 6 years, I've shown only compassion and kindness towards her, even when I wouldn't agree with a lot of her bad decisions and lifestyle choices, and has done morally questionable things for money. She's been arrested, had DUIs, is a dancer at a club, has OnlyFans, dates married sugar daddies, etc. I can see that our childhood trauma had a negative impact on her, and she very clearly has mental illness, which I believe she's at least aware of. Our relationship hasn't been super close, as we are complete opposites, but in general it's been okay. I've always invited her to my boyfriend's family's events, etc., but have always walked on eggshells around her because that's how short-tempered and unstable she is. Fast forward to my wedding this April. She arrives very late, completely missing the ceremony and then almost misses photos, seems out of it, and my first instinct is she's already drunk or something, but I let it slide. I don't even show my frustration towards her. Later in the evening during the reception, someone lets me know that my now Mill and other family members saw my sister snorting cocaine or some other drug right next to the bar. Obviously embarrassed, I try not to let it bother me and continue on with my big day. Then, an hour or so later, I find out she's had a mental breakdown in the bathroom and our other sister, half-sister, has to take her home. Later that evening, once my now husband and I arrive at our cabin for the night, I see multiple texts from her consisting of very hateful, toxic things such as I've always tried to look better than her ever since we were kids. I've always put her down, and she doesn't want to be in my life anymore because it feels wrong. It upset me deeply that night, and never texted her back. She texted me last night for the first time since April, saying, "Can we talk soon? Hope you're doing okay." Truthfully, I don't know if I want to talk to her. I simply don't know what to say. I don't know if I want to reconnect with her. She's very toxic, and while I know she has mental illness and have felt bad for her over the past few years, I want to protect myself too. Update: I decided not to respond so I could think about it and allow myself to get back to her when I was ready. She sent the following text today after receiving no response.
Hey, can I talk to you soon? I hope you are doing okay. When it's cool you're too busy living your perfect cookie-cutter life, that you work so hard to ditch your real roots. I'm not gonna beg my blood sister to talk to me.
And that right there is why I didn't respond. I think it's best for both of us for the time being that we do not have a relationship. In recent years, all we seem to do is make each other unhappy unintentionally. If that changes, I'll let you know. Please respect my boundaries. I hope you are well and wish you all the best. Before I could send the response you see in the screenshot, she blocked me, so my message didn't go through. I suppose if she ever unblocks me, she will see it. I have blocked her as well. I was afraid that she hasn't changed, and this would be how she acts. So I'm relieved she has let herself out of my life. I've taken the necessary measures, including years of therapy, to better myself from our abusive childhood, and broke the cycle. I hope eventually she can do the same.